The job description of an HR specialist involves a delicate blend of interpersonal skills, administrative expertise, and a deep understanding of employment laws and workplace policies. An HR specialist plays a key role in helping an organization recruit, retain, and develop its workforce. They act as a bridge between employees and upper management, addressing workplace issues, guiding career development, and ensuring fairness and consistency in all human resources practices. As companies grow and evolve, the role of the HR specialist becomes more specialized and more challenging. It is a role that requires a strong ability to handle sensitive information, resolve disputes, and implement policies that align with both legal requirements and the goals of the business. The responsibilities of an HR specialist are multifaceted and have a direct impact on the happiness, productivity, and stability of the workforce. The responsibilities within the job description of an HR specialist reflect a broad range of duties, from administering benefits and salaries to addressing disputes and managing workplace investigations. An effective HR specialist must be able to navigate these responsibilities gracefully and efficiently, delivering results that align with the company's mission and values. Primary responsibilities of an HR specialist. One of the main responsibilities of an HR specialist is developing and implementing human resources policies and procedures. They collaborate with department heads and upper management to create policies that reflect the company's goals, culture, and legal obligations. Importantly, the HR specialist must stay up to date with employment legislation and industry best practices to make sure the policies remain compliant and effective. Another key responsibility is recruitment and onboarding. The HR specialist plays a central role in identifying staffing needs, posting job openings, reviewing resumes, and interviewing candidates alongside department managers. Once a candidate is selected, the HR specialist guides their onboarding process, from paperwork and benefits enrollment to workplace orientation, to help them integrate smoothly into the organization. Employee benefits and compensation are another area under the purview of the HR specialist. They may be responsible for administering health plans, retirement benefits, and other incentives and perquisites that form a key part of the total employment package. Furthermore, the HR specialist assists in developing pay structures and salaries in a way that is both internally equitable and externally competitive. Maintaining accurate and up-to-date employment records is a fundamental responsibility. The HR specialist must handle files and documents related to employment agreements, promotions, discipline, and termination with discretion and careful attention to detail. They must follow applicable data protection laws and internal policy to safeguard this information. Employee relations form a large part of the role. The HR specialist must resolve workplace disputes, handle complaints, and serve as a neutral party to resolve interpersonal issues in a constructive and fair way. They may conduct investigations into alleged workplace misconduct, unfair treatment, or policy violations and advise upper management on appropriate action. Additionally, the HR specialist plays a key role in developing and delivering training programs for employees and supervisors. This might include training on workplace ethics, diversity and inclusion, communication skills, and leadership development. The goal is to foster a workplace culture of fairness, collaboration, and growth. Essential skills and qualities for the role. To be effective in their role, an HR specialist must possess a unique blend of interpersonal, organizational, and technical skills. Communication is at the core of this role. The ability to convey messages clearly, resolve disputes calmly, and provide constructive feedback is essential. An HR specialist must be a proficient active listener, able to appreciate different perspectives and find solutions that align with policy and fairness. Conflict resolution skills are particularly important. The workplace comprises people from different backgrounds and perspectives, and disputes are a natural part of this environment. An effective HR specialist must be able to resolve these disputes impartially and constructively. Excellent organizational skills are a must. The role involves numerous responsibilities, from record-keeping to policy implementation, and a strong ability to prioritize and manage tasks is key to success. Furthermore, discretion and confidentiality are imperative. The HR specialist frequently handles sensitive information about salaries, health benefits, disputes, and other employment issues. Technical skills are increasingly important in the human resources field. An HR specialist must be proficient in human resources information systems, HRIS, applicant tracking systems, ATS, and standard office software. They must be comfortable with data entry, report generation, and analyzing workforce metrics to aid in policy decisions. A deep understanding of employment law and regulations is another key competency. An HR specialist must be well versed in workplace safety regulations, wage and hour laws, benefits administration, and equal employment opportunity legislation. Staying up to date on these legal requirements is essential to avoid liability and foster a fair workplace. Work environment and challenges. The workplace for an HR specialist is typically an office setting, whether in a corporate department, a small business, or a governmental agency. Nevertheless, the role can be challenging and hectic, requiring the ability to handle numerous responsibilities and resolve disputes quickly and effectively. Some days, an HR specialist may be interviewing prospective employees in the morning, addressing a workplace conflict in the afternoon, and designing a training program by the day's end. The role frequently involves interpersonal interaction, meeting with employees, supervisors, and department heads, and extensive paperwork. Managing stress and staying composed under pressure is a key consideration in this role. The job often involves addressing delicate issues, disputes, layoffs, discipline, or benefits disputes, which require maturity, fairness, and discretion. Furthermore, the role may require occasional travel to different locations if the organization operates multiple sites. Despite these pressures, many find the role rewarding because it directly influences workplace culture and fairness. The HR specialist plays a key role in shaping policies and practices that affect employees' happiness and productivity, making a measurable contribution to the overall success of the enterprise. Educational requirements and training. Most positions for an HR specialist require at least a bachelor's degree in human resources, psychology, business administration, or a related field. Some organizations may prefer candidates with a master's degree in human resources or industrial and organizational psychology, particularly for roles with greater responsibilities or specialized duties. Certifications can enhance credibility and employment prospects. An HR specialist may pursue certifications such as the Society for Human Resources Management Certified Professional, SHRM Carbon Monophosphide, or Senior Certified Professional, SHRM SCP, or the Human Resources Certification Institute's PHR, Professional in Human Resources, or SPHR, Senior Professional in Human Resources, credentials. Training is often ongoing in this field. To stay proficient, an HR specialist must keep up with changing employment laws, industry trends, and best practices in human resources. Continuous education, whether through workshops, webinars, or specialized training programs, is a key component of career development. Conclusion. The job description of an HR specialist underscores a role that is both challenging and profoundly rewarding. An HR specialist plays a key part in shaping workplace culture, developing and retaining talent, and protecting both the organization and its employees. The role combines interpersonal skills, legal knowledge, administrative expertise, and fairness to help create a workplace where people can perform their roles effectively and feel valued. For those who enjoy helping people resolve disputes, guiding employees through their employment journeys, and developing policies that promote fairness and productivity, this role offers a unique opportunity to make a substantial, lasting impact.